Hi everybody, today we're working on a truck. So welcome to the Renaissance Builder. So you guys might remember the Suburban from the We Broke Down at CVS video. Well, the thing broke down on me again. Quite the reliable vehicle, I would say at this point. No, actually it's been pretty good, but we actually have a shift cable problem, and we have a little kit to supposedly fix the shift cable problem. So we're going to go through today actually using this kit to possibly fix the shift cable that we otherwise would have to buy a new one. We'll see how this here bushing kit fit works out. So let's go over exactly what I'm talking about when I say shift cable. So when I'm talking about the shift cable, what I'm talking about is the linkage between that shifter that you grab onto, this handle that's right next to the steering wheel, that you know, that's what you go park, reverse, neutral, and drive. So that shift handle down to the transmission. The transmission is the gadget that actually takes the power from the engine and puts it to the wheels. So there's a cable or a linkage between that handle and the transmission, and that's what I'm talking about when I say shift cable and it has a broken bushing. So because that broken bushing caused it to slip off the linkage, you know, here I am driving home one day and I go to put it in park and it does nothing, literally nothing. So that was fun. But here, let me give you a little view on where this thing actually goes, because I had to tear the dash apart in order to see what exactly was wrong with the cable. So let me show you that. So the shift linkage starts with the handle that you pull down right at next to the steering wheel, which in this case is my Chevy, and it's this part right here. So that connects down to a linkage that you can just so see right here. So there's a linkage right inside there, and there's actually two connections to that linkage. If I can get the camera to focus, there you go. You can actually see two connections to that linkage, which go down underneath the dashboard. And of course, you know, it's underneath all the computers and crap. But what's more important is underneath the car. So underneath the car, that linkage comes down to this point and goes over that billows thing to that section right there. That's the shift linkage, and that's the problem. So it pops off of this here arm, which does the actual shifting in the transmission. So that's the problem we're going to try fixing today. Under normal circumstances, the recommendation is going to be to replace the cable, because that's not something you really want to be going bad on you in the middle of, you know, your shopping for Christmas gifts type of thing. But in this circumstance, I know that the bushing on this cable was actually prematurely failed because of all the oil that's leaking from the engine, and the oil leaking from the engine is not something I'm interested in fixing at this time, because this is not the engine that's going to be staying in this vehicle. So I said, why would I want to put a brand new cable in here just to have the new one fail prematurely as well, because it's going to get oil on it. Now, through my searching on the interwebs, I managed to find this here kit from bushingfix.com, which is supposed to be a replacement for the little plastic bushing that actually does the holding on bits in this. And so that's what we're actually trying today, is we're trying to replace the little green bushing that goes on in there instead of trying to replace the whole cable, because, well, I'm broke and it's cheaper. By no means do I recommend this as a permanent repair, but it is definitely a get you by kind of repair. So it's a pretty solid band-aid, I guess, is what it comes down to. So the instructions for doing this aren't that complicated. You basically have to get the old bushing out, and then you have to get the new bushing in. New bushing is supposed to go in sideways, and then you turn it kind of thing, but really, I guess it's just about fishing the old stuff out to get the new stuff in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that. So all I have here is a small flathead screwdriver. I don't really see it needing much more than that. Probably should wear some safety glasses. Carpal tunnel does not help either. Ta-da! Yeah, probably should have wore safety glasses. Okay, now the kit that comes with this thing actually comes with two bushings. One of them's green, one of them's black, and then this orange, what I'm assuming is like a plunger type of deal. Try and get it on. I believe the paper itself is instructions, and we will find out how this goes together. So I'm not sure what the black bushing is for, but the green bushing. So what they're saying is you put the thing in sideways and then try to turn it. And I'm sure that has to do with, you know, trying to get it into a ball-shaped socket. It's probably very difficult. So let's try and get the thing in here. God dang son of... Your mother's a hamster and your father smells of elderberries. All right, so we got it in here. We got the new bushing in. Let me pick the camera up, and I'll show you the new bushing. It's not very hard to tell the difference of what's what. A little too close for the focus. There you go. All right, so that nice shiny green part right there, that's the new bushing installed. So now it's got to go over that little clevis right there. So we'll see how that works. And if that works well, then I guess we got to give this kit our blessing. If you push enough force on it, it does come off. But there really shouldn't be that much side load force on this thing. So maybe I gotta look into why there would be so much side load force on this thing. Yeah, we just gotta... Well, shoot! No argument here. This thing seems to have worked pretty good. Let me just show you. Is that right there? That, give it a little wiggle. Of course, the camera doesn't want to focus because my lens can't get that close. But yeah, that seems to be it. So, right on. Ta-da! Oh, now you focus, you fat. Well, that kind of wraps this up. And I would say it's a success. So, if any of y'all out there have, you know, the Chevy that has that bushing on the shift cable go out on you, and you're just not interested in replacing the entire cable, like I would honestly recommend, then there you go. Get it to focus, bushingfix.com. It actually worked. So now I get the privilege of putting all the rest of the shenanigans on this truck back together, all the wonderful little bits and pieces to the dash, and it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully, you know, you were at least entertained for a little bit, and thank you. So that's the end of this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for, you know, future videos. We're going to be doing a lot more work on this truck because, well, we got to get it to a more reliable state of things. So thank you very much again. Like and subscribe for future videos. Appreciate it and all. And you know what? Until next time, guys, have a good night.
Bye-bye.